Welcome back, lad, and welcome to another episode of the Bull Room. We got a good one today. We got Goldman Sachs top 10 defensive stocks, but we took a little extra step, and we determined the top 3 most undervalued from that list. Now, with that being said, this is your host, MP, and behind the scenes,
AZ.
And what's up, bro? How you been?
Good, man. Good. My money has not been doing good. The stocks are down, but hey, bro.
Oh, wow.
Otherwise good.
Has it been a bad earnings week for you?
Yeah, I will say so. Yeah, it has. But overall, I feel like
so a lot of your stocks are not. They're not performing as expected, or what's going on with that, bro?
Well, some of them. Two of them are not doing. Whatever. I had a Rite Aid. That one only cost me $200, but as I think you saw recently, they went bankrupt. They officially filed for bankruptcy.
Rite Aid went bankrupt.
Yeah. They've been talking about it for a while, but it's finally official.
Then why the hell would you invest in it?
Because if it didn't go bankrupt, that'd be crazy. Hopefully, what I was really hoping for was somebody to pick them up, but the problem is they have a lot of debt. They have a ton of debt. Yeah, a lot of debt, and then
sounds like the U.S. government.
It does. And the U.S. government always recovers, right? So Rite Aid will recover.
They don't recover, bro. They just get more in debt.
They get more in debt. Well,
okay. Well, check it out, bro. So Goldman Sachs, you know Goldman Sachs, right?
I do.
Oh wait, have we reminded everyone to pay the fee?
You have not.
Oh man, don't be a hoe. Share the show. Share the show, guys. Pay the fee. It has nothing to do with money. Share this with a friend, a sibling, a relative, or a like-minded individual that might find this valuable, knowledgeable, or interesting. Now, with that being said, let's get back into the Goldman Sachs top 10 defensive stocks. We got Textron Inc. We got TransDigm Group Incorporated. I don't know. Helmet Aerospace Inc. L3 Harris Technologies Inc.
Northman Group.
Is that what it's really called?
I think so, right?
No, it's Northrop Grumman Corporation.
Northman Group. Which one is the one I'm thinking?
General Dynamics Corporation, the Boeing Company, RTX Corporation, and Lockheed Martin Corporation. Now, these are their top 10 picks, Goldman Sachs did after doing their research. I'm pretty sure they own a little bit of everything, because they're just one of those multinational investment banks that has literally owned. It's one of those corporations that own part of the world with BlackRock and all them, Hopefully we don't get censored by them by sharing this information. But I do want to point out that we seen the list and we determined the 3 most undervalued stocks of that list. I do want to remind everyone that we are not financial advisors. Everything we say is for entertainment purposes, and nothing we say is financial advice. So if you do want to invest in these things, do it at your own risk or consult with a financial advisor or an investment advisor. Now, with that being said, how do we determine if a stock is undervalued? AZ, let me ask you, how do you personally determine if a stock is undervalued or not?
You know what, man? It's not a in-depth research, to be honest. It's mostly just me scanning through a couple companies, like Rite Aid, for example.
That was a bad pick for you.
It's not really that much about. It's because I still own 200 shares of it.
They went bankrupt, though.
They did go bankrupt, but that doesn't mean that
you invested in a failure.
I did, and you know what? I would do it again because it was only $200. So I was like, whatever. It's worth the gamble.
You need to look at the PE ratio, bro.
The PE ratio, yes, sir. Tell me more about the PE ratio.
So, do you even know what PE ratio even means, bro?
Price to something.
Earnings.
Price to earnings. That's right.
So it's the price to its earnings, right? If the PE ratio is low, that means that there's more earnings than there is, than what the price is, meaning it's undervalued. Right or wrong? Means basic economics, if you ask me, right? Now, I went above and beyond. Got the dividend yield for the top 3 most undervalued. Got you the PE ratio. Got you a little insight of what they do. I did this for the Land and Wealth Club community, for the members of our club. Now, with that being said, let's start with number 3. Textron Inc. Ticker symbol TXT. PE ratio 18.36. That's relatively low, pretty good. They have a really small dividend payout, have 0.10%. Not worth it, but definitely mean wartime. Definitely could bring you some profit in the next 6 months, 8 months. Once again, not financial advice. And what are they? What do they even do? They're an American industrial company that literally owns multiple companies. So they're technically a holding company. But when it comes to defense, they specialize in the development of aerospace. And they were ranked back in 2021, number 265 in the Fortune 500 companies. Okay. Now, let's move on to number 2. What do you think? Do you know anything about defense stocks, AZ? Let me ask you.
No, not too much. Mostly the you name one of them I do recognize. Northman. I thought it was Northman Group, but it's something North Grumman or something.
Yeah,
like that.
something like that.
North
yeah,
Grumman.
that one.
Yeah. So I knew a little bit about them, and I wish I had.
Well, you know what's funny that you brought them up?
What?
They're actually the number 2 most undervalued, bro, and not. No coincidence, not even planned. He really called that one out.
That's right.
Now, that one, number 2, which is, how do you say it again? Because I can't really say it.
Northman.
It's not Northman, bro. It's Northrop or something like that.
Oh yeah, hold on. I had it here.
But anyways, Northman Grumman Corporation. Northrop Grumman Corporation. It's something like that. The PE ratio is awfully low, 16.21, with a dividend payout of 1.53. So pretty good return on the continuing war with a little dividend. Why not? That's a little cherry on top, if you ask me. Now let's talk about what they specialize in and what they are. They're an American aerospace and defensive technology company. And that's really the only thing we could find on them. That they just focus on aerospace and defense technology, and that they were ranked number 101 back in 2021 in the Fortune 500 companies. Not bad at all. Now let's move on to number 1, most undervalued. Now, damn man, we going through this pretty quickly, man.
Yeah, man. Nice list,
for number 1 out of that list, what do you think it is, AZ? Out of the ones I said.
Something with the R.
The RTX?
RTX.
That is incorrect. Yeah, man, you failed. Nah, man, it's Lockheed Martin Corporation, ticker symbol LMT. PE ratio 16.12, so just under Northrop Grumman Corporation. And with a dividend payout, which is good. It's funny, right? It's the most undervalued, and it's the one with the highest dividend out of the 3. 2.86% dividend yield. And, what is Lockheed Martin? It is actually one of the largest aerospace, military support, security, and technology companies in the U.S. And fun fact, they received 10% of all funds paid by the U.S. government to military, to defense companies in 2013. So they have a pretty good market share when it comes to defense. Now, once again, we determine this by looking at the PE ratio, and that's how we determine whether a stock is undervalued or not undervalued, right? AZ, what do you got? You got anything to say, man?
You already got it wrote it down, man. I like it. I mean, I like the list so far. I think it's important to say that we don't support war. We don't want anybody to die. But
if you could profit from it, why not?
Unfortunately, the move's gonna happen either way.
Hey, man, if someone's gonna profit from it, why can't it be me?
Yeah,
right.
It could be anybody, right?
Exactly. And with that being said, we'll see you on the next one. I'm Money in, no money out. Stay dedicated, stay motivated. And make sure you stay tuned for the new daily episode called Beat the Sun by MP, or with MP, where we talk about motivation, mindset, current events. And we actually have some stock talk before the pre-market early that morning. It's going to be Monday through Friday, and we'll be posted within the 6 a.m., 6:30 a.m. range, depending on what time I finish the podcast. But with that being said, guys, we'll see you on the next one. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and don't be a hoe. Share the show.